Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you're listening to Touch and Tips. I'm your host, Mr. Les J. Zamalik III, and my magical wavy beer. It's going to be an Oktoberfest, or OK YouTuber Fest. This is one of the better mass-produced. It's funny when talking about craft beer, calling it mass-produced, but it is one of the better mass-produced Oktoberfest by Sierra Nevada, one of the pioneers and originators of the craft beer movement. Thanks, guys. So, yeah, let's talk about New Orleans, and let's talk about eating out. Not your mom. But I go out to eat, probably more than the average person. And since COVID, there's an epidemic, a pandemic, if you will, of epic proportions, and that is, you've finished your meal. Your meal is done, whether it's enjoyable or not enjoyable. But a lot of times, if this next thing is going to happen, you also haven't enjoyed your meal. So you're done, finished with your meal, got your napkin, you're wiping yourself. And I wipe my face with $20 bills. That would just happen to be there, by the luck of magic or whatever. Anyway, so you finish with your meal, and now you're sitting there. Let's fast forward 5 minutes. Let's fast forward 10 minutes. Hell, let's even fast forward 15 minutes. And then finally, your server saunters out of nowhere, perhaps from a cloud of smoke, and says, "Is there anything else I can get you?" "Oh, no, just the ticket." Now you're going to have to wait another 5 to 10 to 15 minutes to get that ticket. And God forbid if you're paying with a card. Because then, when it's all said and done, it's close to 45 minutes after you've finished your goddamn meal before you're able to pay and get out. And, that's gonna affect your tip. I always tip at least 20%, so you're never gonna know that I don't like what you're doing. You're gonna think, oh, they tip 20. I think if you tip less than 20%, you're probably a piece of garbage. So that's my low end, and that's what you get if I have to wait so long for my fucking tab. I know it's you could have easily gotten 10 more percent. Even if I don't like the meal, which, let's talk about that. Other than, had some pizzas at Z's pizzeria the other day. I said pizzas, and I just butchered that whole thing. I had a pizza at Z's pizzeria. It's down the street, like literally. I can walk there in less than 5 minutes. I had the red top margarita pizza. That's for you guys. And it was probably, there's a damn good chance it was the best pizza I've ever had in my fucking life. It was phenomenal. And they were busy, so it took about 30 minutes. It was to go. But that was no problem. Like, I'm willing to wait, especially if the end result is a fucking goddamn magnificent pizza. It was great. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it would be good, but I wasn't expecting it to be phenomenal. Like, just arguably the best piece of pizza I've ever had. But other than that experience, most of the food here has gone drastically into the toilet. It's how I ended up eating that pizza yesterday is the wife and I went to one of our favorite restaurants, and all that stuff that I said a moment ago happened, and my french fries were freezing cold when it came out. My catfish po' boy had no flavor, and I just ate it, paid the tab. She liked her meal, at least, so she said it was good, so that's good. Mine was not. And I basically immediately walked to that pizza place and got a pizza, and she's like, "That's not like you. What are you doing?" I go, "I'll be honest with you. I thought my food was miserable." And she goes, "Okay, I get that." So, yeah, I Even though I wasn't hungry, I stuffed my fat face with more food just to feel the ever expanding sadness inside my soul. No, no, no. I normally don't eat and then eat. So, you know, but I did on this occasion. Glad I did. But, yeah. So there's that. There's that bit of nonsense. To sum up, the city is going in the toilet. It's been happening since the pandemic. And I get to witness it. Who doesn't want to move here and then watch everything you love about the city go into the shitter? Who doesn't want that? That's amazing. Who doesn't want to watch their favorite town slowly degrade in the garbage? It's a dream come true, kids. Anyway, tip well, tip often. Cheers, guys.